This story is so powerful. Um, Real quick, I need a senior to share. This is going to be their last year here. I need a senior to share about who inspires them. Marilyn? Come on down, Marilyn. And I saw another girl up there. Was there another girl who raised her hand? All right, come on down, come on down. This is good, this is good. We have plenty. Now, it's so important to acknowledge the person who inspires you because they are the reason you get to inspire others. And we're going to hear some of the stories right now. There we go. First thing you say your name and the person who inspires you, all right? And just share about that person and put the mic a little closer to your mouth.
All right, well, I'm Hugo. My story may not be as crazy as his because I may not have had as rough of a background, but my mom is probably the one who inspired me the most. She had like really bad anxiety because of me. Like she would stress out. I got good grades and everything, but she would still stress out. She thought I was gonna like fall off the cliff or something. I mean, I didn't. I got here, but the anxiety was really bad, and she was just always nervous and always working, always stressed, like crying because of the stress and stuff. And I saw that, and just the fact that both my parents put the opportunity of college out there, and they both got college educations, and I see how they live now, and I'm just looking at their life. And my dad, I was like, Dad, I'm not sure if I want to go to college. I don't know if I want to do all this stuff. And he's like, I completely understand that. Like a 9 to 5 in college and kids, that's not what you have to do. You can do whatever you want. But he said, my parents said, a college education, whatever I do afterwards, is probably the most important thing I'll ever do, just because of what I'm going to take out of here. Even if it's just outside of classes, like hanging out with you guys and living in the residence halls, all the stuff that I'm going to learn here, like my parents pushed me to come here, and I think it's going to be an awesome time.
All right, my name's Yofi. Shout out to 708. Well, the person that inspires me the most is probably my mom too. Because I just realized over the past 2 years now that she's probably the most selfless person I've ever met. She would work night jobs as a nurse and come in the day and barely sleep. Actually, she wouldn't sleep because we had school and my dad had to go to work in the morning. So she would pick us up from school, and I could see like her eyes were really red and everything. She even got a parking ticket sleeping in her car one time. So I just realized that she was really selfless raising us, and she told me that I would always remember, because I would always remember to complete my college education, because she told me that a college education is something nobody can ever take away from you, and I admire that from her. So my mom inspires me. Thanks.
Hi everyone, my name is Julissa. My mom is also my inspiration. So in 1992, my mom and my dad and my sister, they immigrated from China. But once we got to America, my dad wasn't really part of my life, so my mom was my main supporter. When she came to America, she wasn't really fluent in English, so it was really hard for her to find a job. But looking to where she is now, like she speaks fluent English, and I'm really proud of her because I wouldn't be here without her. And I'm so glad I'm at UC San Diego because of her. Thank you.
Sorry. Yeah. What's up, guys? My name's Cyrus. I'm gonna surprise you all by saying that my mom is my inspiration. She grew up in Poland, in a small town in Poland, communist era. So it's really hard for somebody in that regime to kind of get out and go into the world. But she managed to get a college education and come here to the States, and she had me, and she always stressed how important it was for her to get a college education. And she inspires me mostly because she raised me without child support, alone, working all the time. But at the same time, she managed to get me to different countries, to different programs, and here, ultimately. So, yeah, I'm also excited to be here, and Shout out to Six College.
What's up? My name is Marilyn.
What?
Oh, I'm getting raspy. Okay, since everyone said their mom, I'm gonna say someone else. I'm the middle child, so I would have to say my older sister inspires me. She's about 17 years older than me, so she literally could be my second mom. She came over here with my parents after my mom dragged her many times to try to flee Vietnam, and they would always get captured, and she was so sick of it, and finally my dad made enough money to get my mom over here. And pretty much ever since then, my sister's been able to raise me and my younger brother. You know, she gave us our English name. I don't even have a Vietnamese name because my sister named us. She pretty much took care of everything. Coming over here when she was 12, not knowing one word of English, but now she's a successful PA. And I remember growing up, I would always be like, my sister just never wants me to have fun because she was so strict. I felt like my parents were less strict, and my sister would be like, no, you can't do that because I didn't get to do that. But I realized that because of that, that's why I am the way I am today. My sister definitely raised me to have a good head on my shoulders, and I'm so proud. I'm so inspired by her because everything she's done was because of us. And even to this day, she takes care of us even though she has her own family. So I'm definitely glad to be here today, standing in front of all of you because of my sister.
Hi everyone, my name's Priscilla. I kind of cheated. I picked my two brothers because both my parents don't really understand me. They grew up that sounds really angsty, but I'm a first generation immigrant, so they grew up having these Asian standards about how the woman has to serve and has to do all these things. So I was never really given the opportunity to go to college except when I wanted to. So my brothers supported me in what I wanted to do. So I really appreciate that with them.
Hello everybody, my name is Salem, and I'm one of your other senior orientation leaders. I got a couple inspirational people. First one is my mother. I know a lot of our moms are inspiring, but that's what they are, our parents, and they're there for us. And I'm glad that it is our moms, that it's not somebody else that had to do the inspiration for us. So my mom has been working for 3 jobs. She actually started her own job, the 3rd one, to make up for the lack of the 2 that won't make enough money. But I'm going to stop talking about my mom right now. I'm going to talk about all you all. Because ever since I met all of you and met your parents and heard your stories one-on-one, you all have been my inspiration since yesterday, and you will continue to be my inspiration. You will be here for the next however many years you will stay. But you all made it here. You were selected out of a lot of people, and you will be my inspiration. So, next 4 years, I'll be looking out for you.
Nice. Raise your hand if you were inspired by one of their stories right now. Raise your hand. Like I said, honor and acknowledge the people who inspire you. They are the reason why you get to inspire others. Now, I want to make sure that everybody honors that person that inspires them. So at the count of 3, I want you to yell out that person's name at the top of your lungs. I don't care if they're in Carlsbad or in heaven. Honor that person. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Try that one more time. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Let's give our volunteers a round of applause. Go back to your groups.